What's up, guys? I played at the German Open. I played TEARLAMENTS, my favorite deck, with the Perlegia sleeves, obviously. And yeah, the deck was crazy. I would do some changes, but I just want to talk about the deck really quick. I'm very tired, so let's go. We play the girls 3 because they're limited, unfortunately. Then 3 Reinhardt. You basically can make Bahamut, Shark, and Toad in every scenario with this deck. This is like the very good part about it, which is why Reinhardt is really, really good. And then yeah, Cash is your best extender. It's crazy in the opponent turn too, so yeah, overall really great card. And then some other engine that I played is the Fiendsmith engine. This engine is disgustingly broken. I think if you want to have like a solid chance, you have to play this engine. And I also played the extended version with the one tracked and the one Larry, because you can also play it with only these two and go into the same combo with Moon. But with this, you also have the other yeah, cards you can go with it. Then we have the Horus engine. I said play 3 Mseti, 1 Harpy, that's what you usually do. But I also included Duamutef because I want to have like more options for link climbing or just more board presence, because what happened in a lot of game states was that I made Zombie Vampire with these two and then just ended on Duamutef, and the opponent had to decide, okay, if he somehow interacts with my board, I'm drawing 5 cards or some shit like that. And so yeah, this guy was like really, really strong. Sometimes he breaks in my hand, but that's, that's fine. Then some complementary one-offs. One Fenrir, that guy was amazing, but I would not play more than one because it just, you don't really play the Kashtira engine deck anymore. Then a card that I regretted going into this, or like I regretted putting into this deck, was Shadow Beast. I resolved it once and it bricked me twice, so yeah, that wasn't great. And the last brick, the best brick, Christabe's fucking Emerald Tortoise, an American Prince, like it looks really nice. The reason why we play this is obviously, I can already spoiler that, we play the Rainbow Bridge of Salvation as another brick. But the reason we play this is because it's a 1-card combo with the wonderful Foolish Burial Goods. Because what you do is you go Foolish Goods, send Rainbow Bridge add this and Pearl Rhino, and then you add the Reinhardt, and then because you have an Aqua already and the Reinhardt, you can go normal summon Reinhardt and pitch Halfness, and then that's easy Kaleido Heart, Pearl Rhino pops the Kaleido Heart, and then sends the Scream for a trap. So that's like 3 interruptions in the opponent turn, if not more, depending on your hand. So yeah, and then Pearl Rhino, obviously, 3 Pearl Rhino, you always want to see that card, if possible. And because we play Rainbow Bridge, I decided to go with the Walls of Imperial Tombs just to have more access to the Horus cards. That card was really great. I would probably even consider going 2, because just seeing this Mseti in your hand is so good, and it baits out so much interruption, and the Horus cards are just really, really amazing going first. Not going second, but going first. Then because we play a lot of bricks, or like what I consider a lot of bricks, I went with 3 King's Arc. And again, I just want as like the most access to the Horus engine as possible. That's why 3 King's Arc. Then with the 1 tracked, I could bump this up to 2, but because sometimes you have Engraver and Tracked in your hand, and then yeah, the Engraver just becomes really useless. Then some non-engine, 3 Thrust. Thank you for Janus, who's filming this, for lending me 2 Thrust for the event. And yeah, Thrust was really, really strong. The only part where I didn't like it that much is that I don't have like a good target to set of Thrust. I just have like Meta Noise or the Black Goat Laughs, but that was usually enough. Then 3 Talents. This card is amazing right now because a lot of people are on a lot of hand traps. So you can easily look into their hand and force a Nibiru out of there or something else. And going second, this card is just crazy. The one Called by the Grave, I think it's mandatory to main dex it because of Shifter. I was debating whether to main or side it, because I didn't want to break on it, or like, I mean, you can break on it if the enemy doesn't throw anything at you. But yeah, I decided to main deck it, and it was really nice. Then I already showed you before, 3 Foolish Goods. This card is just crazy. It gets you whatever you want, so yeah. I even thought about going for the normal Foolish Burial, but that doesn't do enough here, unfortunately. We don't have kit colors anymore, so that's not necessary. 1 Grief. Grief just gets you out of some weird niche situations, and when you summon Tear Cash, you try to always go for like to banish a trap from the graveyard. So if you mill Grief, then you get the trap back. So that's like really really nice, a really nice interaction that I liked. And then yeah, 3 Scream. I don't know why, but even in 2024, people still forget that Scream is minus 580k. Won me 2 games for 0 that I shouldn't have won, but yeah, thanks Scream for that. 1 Meta Noise plays around Draw and Lockbird, which is really nice. And I got drawed a couple of times, but yeah, it's alright. You can play around it with most hands. 2 Soliak. I didn't want to go 3 because I'm on 50 cards, and I think with 3 you just brick a little bit too much on it. And again, we already run a lot of bricks. Then 1 Black Goat. This card is amazing against Raziel, going first and second. And against other matchup too. And then yeah, the 1 Turvy-Karma. I think about Black Goat to even bump it up to 3 or 2 at least, because right now the current strongest decks are Malice and Raziel, and this like fucks these decks so hard, it's crazy. But yeah. Coming to the extra deck really quick, it's pretty simple, I think, because this has been figured out. I think 1 Kyla, 1 Deathery, 1 Dragostapedia with the Mud Dragon. We had to put in 1 Garura here, simply because sometimes you mill random 2 names, like 2, like one Shire and 1 Halfness, and you just have to get 1 back, and then the Garura takes care of that. Also, he's level 6, which comes handy, and he draws you a card. Then the Necroquip. It's really amazing. With the King's Target, it draws you another card. So overall, it really played into your engine. Then 1 Zombie Vampire for the Horus cards. I have Agido here. This is not Agido, obviously. This is Pilgrim Reaper. I lent this from Ben Kreuzkamp. But yeah, Pilgrim Reaper was amazing. I didn't resolve that much because people were always imperming or Veiling it, which is, yeah, normal. But this could have also been a Chaos Angel. That would have helped in some matchups. Yeah, Bahamut Toad. Nothing much to say about this. These cards are just crazy. 1 SP. Funnily enough, I didn't make this once, I think. But it's still a really good card to have, I guess. Sprint, Moon, Sequence, and Requiem. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Sprint is such an amazing card right now. Against Malice and Raziel, because you just always want to end on Zombie Vampire or Bahamut with 1 material and Sprint. So you can bounce the Dual Drive or the White Binder. Both are the same targets to bounce with Sprint. And yeah, the side deck is very, very oriented to Raziel and Malice. We have Lancia, which came handy once, then Puvalos and Perulia. Shout out to Mike for lending me the Perulias. And 1 Scatter Shot. It never came up because I played really fast, and the enemy usually scoops when they see my board. 1 Heartbeat. I think Heartbeat is great. It won me 1 game once against, I think it was Fiendmas Raziel, when I got rid of the sequence after they changed Deathery with Heartbeat. That was really nice. And then for Raziel, 3 Slayer. This card is crazy good against Raziel. And 1 Crime. Crime is an absolute busted card. It's literally a custom card. So yeah, like whenever you go first, you just set in Crime, and you always set it, and the enemy, like literally, they can't shit. But yeah, that was the deck. I was very happy with it. I would change a couple of things, I would say, but overall I was really happy. I broke boards that I didn't even thought about breaking. I set up boards where I was like, okay, no matter what the enemy has here, I'm winning this. So yeah, it feels really nice to play such an enjoyable deck, and yeah, it still performed pretty well. But yeah, thanks for watching, and have a great day. Goodbye.